of $1. Because few years ago when I went, the price was 5 rupees. So that way there is a growth in their lives. But that's the seriousness of the poverty there, and that neglect, that particular issue is a very big issue. Today I was just had the opportunity to read one of the articles in Financial Times, which is a news item actually. I mean, in which the Home Minister, the present Home Minister of India, who belongs to the Congress Party, which has ruled India for almost 85% since the independence in 1947, he admits people in the region, in Andhra Pradesh, people in the region feel they have been neglected, despite speaking the same language by the governments that have ruled that state for many years. That is the statement of a minister who belongs to a party which has ruled the entire India for nearly 85 to 90%. And that graphically explains the present situation in India. Every state, barring few like Maharashtra, even in Maharashtra, Gujarat, Tamil Nadu, and Karnataka, barring those 5 or 6, the other 26 or 23 states feel they are neglected. You know, why this particular news item has come, that because of the struggle of the one region in Andhra Pradesh called Telangana, there is a huge movement for a separate state in that particular region. And that state, that particular agitation today is at a peak point. The leader of that agitation was on a hunger strike for the last 11 days, and the government panicked, and they have said that we are going to separate Telangana from Andhra Pradesh. But that decision yesterday midnight, has opened a Pandora's box. Today, I mean, already in Gorkhaland, in West Bengal region, which are the Gorkhas who are on agitation for a very long time, they are sitting on a fast unto death hunger strike for a separate state to be carved out of West Bengal. And there are numerous such demands that are going to come up. You know, some of the news channels which were beaming today said, you know, this is unimaginable. They thought they are going to quell a movement, but there is going to be a new, complete chaos that's going to happen in India. See, that is the, I mean, while at the one point, the Indian rich and the Indian ruling class would like to boast that India is going to somehow reach by 2020 the first world. You know, so some of the, I mean, one of my friends who went to India, he said, you know, the city is like any Western country. You know, the metros that are there in Delhi, I mean, much better than the tube in London. That's true to an extent, because I mean, over the years I've been seeing that how London tube has got to the third world, whereas some of the other regions in India and elsewhere, some sort of a modernity is coming. But I mean, this is very, very dubious picture that is being given in relation to India. I mean, in the time left, I need to do my international duty, because I'm part of the struggle that is taking place in Sri Lanka for a just society, for an equal society, and of course, more than anything else, the plight of the Tamil working class and the poor is an issue that has led to a 30-year war there, which of course the guerrillism ended by the killing of some of the guerrillas, including the chief of LTTE, Prabhakaran. So as Marxists and as socialists on the ground, we have been campaigning for the right of self-determination of the Tamil people and their democratic rights in Sri Lanka. And we have been seen as the true champions of their struggle, not just in the south, but also in the north and east itself. And today, since last year, at the height of the war there, we started a campaign. Of course, it started in the name of Stop the Slaughter of Tamils, but today it has renamed itself as Tamil Solidarity. And to bring that particular issue into context of India itself, what happened in Sri Lanka, the so-called success of Rajapaksa government has set the tone, and it has become a model around the world, especially in India. A big movement against the Adivasis, that is the indigenous tribal people, Dalits, women, whoever is questioning the neoliberal offensive that is taking place in India. They are being termed as Maoists or terrorists, and an offensive, a military offensive is taking place in the name of Operation Green Hunt. And it's in a very big scale. I mean, apart from the concentration of troops that is there in Kashmir, around 750,000 troops in Kashmir, in the Indian occupied Kashmir, and the entire northeastern region, which is occupied by military, today in central India, in the name of flushing out the Maoists and the terrorists, in central India, 75,000 troops have been deployed in the last week alone. So there is a crying need for a change in India. I mean, against the oppression that is taking place, and also to fight for democratic rights and economic rights, and also to see a way forward. And the need of that can only be achieved by a socialist revolution in India, and that is the effort that the new socialist alternative is putting. Of course, it's a very vast country. Our comrades are very scattered, but we are making headway in some of the important states such as Karnataka, Tamil Nadu, now Orissa, and also in West Bengal. I wanted to touch upon West Bengal, the parody of so-called Marxists that is taking place there, but I don't have time with these words here.